Hey, it's Dr. Fred, Tuesday morning, TMT, Tuesday morning transformation. And I saw this actually on a video. This story was told by Jay Shetty on video. And there was a university professor, and he held up a bottle of water. See, this is colored water. And he held that up in front of the class. He says, how much does this weigh? Someone shouts out 500 grams, 600 grams. We're obviously in a country with a metric system, right? And then he says, well, we really don't know until we weigh it. However, if I carry this bottle for a minute, how do I feel? Probably wouldn't notice anything. If I carry it for 3 hours, how would I feel? Well, you know, I'd probably want to switch hands. It's a little uncomfortable. If I carried it for 24 hours in the same hand, how would I feel? If I carried it for a week, how would I feel? See, this is a metaphor for what are you carrying? What are we holding inside that we're carrying? And this colored water represents that emotion that's in our body. This is the guilt. This is the shame. This is somebody lied to us. This is someone broke our trust. This is loyalty. This is infidelity. This is embezzlement. It's a bad move. It's a wrong decision. It's a violation in our life that we carry. But here's the thing. We know with big problems in life that we're supposed to get through that, right? So what do? We know we're supposed to forgive. So we go to counseling and we talk to friends and we pray, or whatever your process is that I just need to get past this. So we know that, yet the energy gets stuck in our body. The problem is in the small things. Because in small things, we don't want to deal. It's like a poke, right? It's like, stop poking me. But it's that poke that we ignore. Rather than forgive, we ignore. See, it's easy to ignore the small things and just move on, and we say we forget about it, but you don't forget because that energy is in your body. Forgiveness takes courage. Ignoring is easy. Now, I remember my first marriage, my wife, we had a few big problems, but really it was just day-to-day small problems. And there were so many small problems that finally we're sitting here talking about divorce. We went through marriage counseling, we're still frustrated, and we looked at each other. And I remember saying, there's too much water under the bridge. There were too many things that we were both carrying that was like this. Now imagine carrying one, and then imagine carrying several. Which one would cause more pain and faster? And so I remember thinking, all that time I didn't release. And what did I learn? Because we're on a journey. Every step in our soul path has a reason to enlighten us. So the question is, what did I learn and what am I going to do? So what did I learn? Man, you got to let the small things go. That happiness in life is about releasing. Life is about releasing. It's not about acquiring. Acquiring is easy. We live in Newport Beach. Man, there's multi-million-dollar homes. I can see them right there. There's Lamborghinis and Bentleys, and they're driving everywhere. Acquiring is easy. We live in an abundant world. Releasing is what brings our happiness. So I remember thinking, I'm not doing that anymore in a relationship. Here's a woman that I love immensely, and now we're standing right next to each other, and I feel worlds apart. How did that happen? Because we carry small things. And the difference is forgiving. True forgiveness isn't ignoring, isn't putting aside, it's releasing the energy. So believe it or not, true forgiveness is forgetting. Okay, now this is a tough one. How do you know? Because when you really release, then you let go of the energy. So what's that mean? I don't have a need to remember. You can't change the fact in life. I have many facts in my life, but you know what? I don't think about them all the time. I don't think about past relationships if I'm seeing things from a different perspective in a current relationship. I don't bring up other stuff. Right? How many times in marriages or in relationships you get in an argument, all of a sudden we're bringing up things 3 months ago and 3 years ago. Why? Because you never truly released it. You never truly forgave. How frustrating is that? It's like, man, we talked about this. I thought we worked through it. Because someone forgave and forgot, and the other person thought they forgave, but they didn't forget. Now people say, I can forgive, but I don't forget. No, that's wrong. It doesn't mean you have to forget the memory or delete the fact in your life. But when you release the energy, you don't need to bring it up again. Unless someone else brings it up or it's pertinent to a conversation. But then when you talk about it, you don't have a ton of emotion on it. So how do you